A few months ago I made a video debunking the idea that the Bible is sexist. Specifically, I was looking at Colossian verse. On this video, a very interesting question was asked. This being, why was only Eve punished by God and not Adam? Well, today we'll be looking into this specific question. The commenter is likely referring to Genesis 3:16, where it says, "To the woman he said, I will greatly multiply your pain in childbirth. In pain you will bring forth children." The person is asking, well, why was only Eve punished? Now the only problem with this is, Eve wasn't the only one punished. When we read the Bible, we must read every single verse. We must read the context of verses, cause this entire claim is debunked by reading the very next verse. We just read verse 16. Now let's read verse 17 and 19. Then to Adam he said, "Because you have listened to the voice of your wife, listening to her over God, and have eaten from the tree about which I commanded you, saying, you shall not eat from it. Cursed is the ground because of you, and toil, which is just hard work, exhausting physical labor, you will eat of it all the days of your life. Both thorns and thistles it shall grow for you. And you will eat the plants of the field. By the sweat of your face you will eat bread, till you return to the ground. Because from it you are taken, for you are dust, and to dust you shall return." Eve's punishment is of course birth pains as mentioned in verse 16, but men's punishment seems to be harder work, dealing with thorns and prickers and things like that. This was man's punishment, as mentioned in the verses we just read. Instead of once being able to just simply go out and forage for food, there are now little challenges in this. It must also be noted that both were also punished by being kicked out of Eden. As it says in verse 23, "Therefore the Lord God sent you out of the Garden of Eden, to cultivate the ground from which he has taken. So he drove the man out in the east of the Garden of Eden. He stationed the cherubim, and a flaming sword which he turned every direction to guard the way of the tree of life." To conclude, Eve wasn't the only one punished. Adam also was, just in a different manner. Thank you so much for the question as well as being respectful.